Shutterstock Music.
Hi, welcome to my video, Korey Hunt, Goalhunters.fit. Today what we're going to show you are proper high knees. Now, high knees is a very simple functional exercise that people can use for both strengthening endurance and just cardio conditioning. What we're going to be using is the 18-inch plyo box, but you can just do this just regular on the floor. Just make sure that your knees are coming high enough. So I don't want you to just do this. Okay? Now, I do want you to push yourself and I do want you to go as hard as you can, but be sure that if you're actually coming up high enough, that way you can actually engage your core a little bit, and it's not just the hip flexors that are lifting your legs, okay? But do what you can as fast as you can, as much as you can, okay? So, with the 18-inch box right here, it just so happens that when I put my foot onto it, both my hip and my knee are both at 90 degrees without compromising the angle of my ankle, okay? That way, I know I have perfect form, so as long as I get my foot to the top of the box, I just have to tap it, I don't actually have to land on it, okay? So, what this means is that if we're gonna start with my right leg here, all the way up, all the way down, and switch, okay? So we're gonna go as fast as possible, okay? Now, I see a lot of people do this a couple of different ways, one of two ways. So it's either while on one foot, you bring the other foot up, tap, and then come down and switch, right? I see people do this a lot, but I also see some people actually hop and tap both right? So land on both feet at the same time, like this. Now, I don't necessarily have a preference between either of them. As long as you can keep going and you actually push yourself and try to go as fast as possible, you can do either that you'd like, okay? So if you do have ankle, knee, or hip concerns, or even lower back concerns, I would say that the first motion, where you're on one foot at a time, you lift, tap, and come back down, I think that's gonna be a lot less of a high impact movement for you, and I think that's gonna help a lot, right? But do as much as you can, okay? So notice how my hands are opposite. So if my right leg is up, my left hand is up. And then I switch, okay? So, starting from right here. Okay? Now, if you're not able to land at the same time, go ahead and do the other version, where you're like this. Okay? Perfect. Now, these are high knees. If you're interested in any other exercise for the legs, pushing, pulling, arms, chest, or back, or shoulders, go ahead and keep going, scrolling down through my exercise playlist. Once again, my name is Korey Hunt, Goalhunters.fit. I'll see you later.